What's going on, guys? Tonight we got this beautiful yellow pod. So it is either a yellow brain strain or crown Douglah or the cream Douglah. He said he believes it's the crown Douglah, so I'm going to go with it's crown Douglah. Beautiful. Really strong lemony scent to it. Oh, almost fell apart there. Let's see if I can get this in one shot. There we go. Look at that interior. Stunning. Absolutely perfect symmetricality to it. Beautiful color. Good thickness to the walls. Still just a couple seeds here. The smell coming off of this is absolutely amazing. It's super lemony smelling, but just a slight floral note. Not too bad. Like when they're really floral, you can smell it. Can't really tell if it's going to be sweet by the smell. You can't really tell whether it's going to be bitter by the smell. But you can tell when it's going to be citrusy. You can tell when it's going to be floral. Usually you can tell when it's going to be fruity. It's just certain scents that it gives off. Definitely translate very well to the flavor. This one is big, it's yellow, and it's beautiful. That's all I know. The crunch on this. Wow. So the flavor, if I were to compare it to something, would be a habanero. It tastes just like a habanero, but more of a lemon flavor and much more floral. In a good way. It's a big pod to chew. Seed. All right. Super good tasting pod. Very light flavor, but still very good. So initial first bite came in really strong, floral, with a really good punch of a lemony citrus to back that up. The more I chewed, the less floral it got. The lemony flavors stayed, but I have really good fruitiness come in to kind of back that up. So it was fruity, floral, lemony, and then at the very end, the very last bite, a little bit of earthiness to kind of back them up. Did not expect that one to be as complex as it was, but the flavor progression really surprised me. Really expected that one to just kind of have the same flavors all the way through. Man, did that prove me wrong. I'll tell you what, building your tolerance really helps you taste things that you would never taste before. a lot of times beforehand, I would eat a pepper, and I'd maybe get one or two strong flavors that stand out. The more I eat them, the more I build my tolerance, the more flavor progression there is in that window of me chewing and swallowing before the heat builds up. Now, even with the heat building up, the flavors still stay in my mouth. Before I built my tolerance, that wouldn't have happened. The flavors would go immediately. Immediately, your brain starts thinking about the pain that's being caused. And it shuts those receptors off for flavor. Once you get your tolerance up, you can taste all of that and still get a little bit of burn. Eventually, the flavors will go away once the heat reaches its peak. I'd say. Heat, I'm probably sitting at a 2. Very strong 2. Excuse me, pepper burp. So it's a relatively aggressive burn for a yellow pod, and for it only being a 2. It still has a very intense burn to it. It was a big pod, probably lots of oils. But wow, was that tasty. So the citrus kind of went away as the fruitiness built, slowly kind of faded out. Still there all the way through the pod, but that faded away. Like I said, last bite, earthy came in. That faded away really quick as well. So I was just left with the fruitiness and floral in my mouth. I still taste both of them. Still have a good fruity floral flavor in my mouth. And that's a good lingering flavor. Like I said, it was very, very reminiscent of a habanero, like an orange habanero, just more citrus notes to it. I'd say the fruitiness was a little bit stronger as well, just if I were to compare it to something. Because of that chinense flavor, it was just very habanero-like, with a little bit slightly different flavor profile. Absolutely delicious. So Brian had said he thinks that one is the Crown Douglah. So that's that one. Absolutely delicious pod. Guys, definitely go check out his site. He just grows awesome stuff. All right, guys, burn daily.